do you want to strike long irons like this? Hi everyone, my name's James Robinson. Welcome back to Get Good at Golf. That's just another fairway hit today with my trusty 3-iron. How can you do that? How can you start to compress your irons more? How can you hit longer irons, and how can you hit it a lot straighter? So in today's video, I've got a drill for you that could well help you do that. It's going to be a nice short, sharp video, guys. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to get good at golf. But basically, I've got a drill for you where I can help you get in better positions on the way back, help you deliver the correct dynamic loft, and help you deliver the best attack angle for long irons. Long irons are a bit of a dying art, actually. So many people go into hybrids and fairway woods, but this drill works great for those as well. So don't discount it, even if you don't have a long iron. But basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to present plenty of dynamic loft to this ball, also whilst hitting ever so slightly down on it. If you come in here, you'll see the divot that we had on that opening shot. The divot's ever so slightly to the left because we are working around an arc of the body. So the club's working down, it's working slightly across, and the ball was on that T-peg there. So that's pretty much what we want to see. I want to see the club working just slightly across and then exiting left. Now, if we look at a drill to help us do all of those things, you will start to see actually that I need to get the club in the correct positions on the way back. So if I set up to the ball here and just roll that ball away, you'll see now that that club's in a lovely position to take the club away. My lower body hasn't moved. This is all upper body to start with. This is how we start the sequencing. This is how we get that connection, or that kind of separation, should I say. So from there, if I keep doing this right, I can do this at the driving range, I can do it in the practice area. You can do it with wedges as well. Anything where you want to keep that dynamic loft, I just make sure I roll that ball back. Now, what's the key about that club face? That club face is a really interesting factor in how I hit the ball straight. Note how I haven't gone this way. And this is why this drill's so good, because you can't do that this way. If I were to flip that club over, look how that ball shoots inside. I have no real control over where that back ball goes. And you can keep doing this at the range into a basket or a bucket here, because the ball should necessarily roll straight back. All I'm trying to do is roll that ball back on a nice straight line. That is an extension of my target line there. So as I roll that ball back, the club just starts to work a little bit straighter for the first few inches. Then obviously it works on that natural arc like we spoke about. So that helps me keep the club nice and square. It helps me maintain some dynamic loft. I'm not de-lofting that club straight away, which some people tend to do on the takeaway. From there, I'm in a great position to get to the top of the backswing and then start my sequence on the way down. So the sequence on the way down is the opposite of what we spoke about. It's lower body, then torso, then shoulders, then arms, then hands, then club. That's how we get that little compress shot. That's how we get that lovely divot after the ball. And that's how you generally hit more fairways. The great thing about this drill is it can be something you do over and over to get the feeling and the sensation of what you're trying to do. But it can also be something that you do where you hit balls. I do this more so at the driving range, and I make sure there's a towel or a coat or a basket behind you so that you're not losing all your golf balls, because golf balls are expensive now at driving ranges, aren't they? But as soon as that's there, it's a good few inches behind me, and I want to hit that same shot again. So I roll it back and hit exactly the same shot again, and I can start hitting that long iron time after time after time. Again, I've got exactly the same divot there, a little bit shallower actually, but I can start to build that into how I'm trying to hit these irons. And then as soon as I feel comfortable with that, I imagine that ball's there. And you can do this on the golf course. You can imagine anything, can't you? Great imagination. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that, but we'll keep it in. With great imagination comes great responsibility, but that's not how it goes, is it? So imagine that that ball is there. I feel like I'm rolling it back, so it's getting me in the right position. You can feel that right arm tucking in just nicely to set the club. And again, a gorgeous golf shot with this long iron. Guys, that's a really quick, simple drill to help you hit better long irons, both on the driving range, but more so out on the golf course. It can work with hybrid, it can work with fairway woods. It could help you hit more fairways and lower your scores. If you want to do that, guys, smash that subscribe button. If you want to get good at golf, throw a like on this video. And apart from that, we'll see you all at the same time tomorrow. Goodbye.